Hey guys, how you going? Okay. Okay, before I start, this is cheese sauce tonight, right? Cheese sauce, broccoli and cauliflower. Let me just explain my kitchen, okay? None of the cupboards match. I need to get in there with a screwdriver and fix the around the hinges. It adjusts the cupboard to make, you know, so that you can shut it properly. Over here I've got a lot of chopping boards. I don't know why I think I need so many, but there's a fair few over here. This is my compost bin with a plastic bag on the inside. Got my little timer and a lot of my ingredients. Don't mind my kitchen. It really is a shit fight, okay? This over here wasn't working for me. And I've got millions of spices in the cupboard that I have to pull out and search through every time I need a spice. So what I did was took all this stuff off and put spices there. It looks a bit cluttered. I don't know. I'll see how I go anyway. You'll see it next time I do a video in the kitchen. Okay. Now, at the moment I've got the potatoes are boiling over here. The broccoli and cauliflower's been done here. Now, I know this looks dirty. It's actually not. It's it did have a coating on it, which is gone, mostly. And I think that's, I don't know whether that's dangerous or not, but the pan is mostly steel, and it's one of the best pans I've got, to be honest. You know, you just have favourite. They're really old too. Like I didn't, I did not buy this. I got given this after the black stuff had already come off. So I don't know, but anyway, okay, I've got all my ingredients back here. What else have I done? There's my bread and my flour, a couple of pieces of fruit. Okay, there's me. I am back in my pajamas. I pretty much live in my pajamas sometimes. Let me tell you right now. Okay, what you want to do first is you want to melt some butter. Now, I'd just taken the broccoli and cauliflower off this element, so it's still quite warm. And I will let you know that I didn't put enough butter in there at the start. Whatever flour you put in there, you've got to put at least double the amount of butter in there. And I thought I did, but I don't think I did. Well, anyway, I put too much flour in, okay? Because it went really thick, really quick. Thick, quick. I was a poet and I didn't know it. Okay. What else is going on here? Not much. Other than the butter's melting and it's starting to sizzle. And there's too much flour. It should have been a level tablespoon, not what I just did. A heaped one. You'll see why in a minute. It's a bit thick, my roux. This is what it is. You want to make a roux. Mine's a little bit thick, as you can see. So you probably want a bit more butter than I had in there. Like at least double the butter of the amount of flour you're going to put in there. It's very silly. I made a lot of mistakes this time. I think it's when I know I'm recording, I start to like make mistakes. And there are a couple of different ways of doing this cheese sauce. The first thing I'm going to do is show you the simple way, and then maybe next time I make it I'll show you a really tasty, actually I'll tell you when we get to that stage. There's vegetable seasoning, what do you call it, vegetable stock. It's called Vegeta over here. Not forget her, Vegeta, V. Starts with a V. Yep, so then I realised and put more butter in there, of course. And when that butter melts, it actually looks like it should. Kind of, you know, more so. And I moved out of the way of the light so the light you could see. It's still pretty white. It needs to darken a little bit. Like, it just needs to brown, not burn. Okay? Don't let it burn. Oh, whatever you do, just don't let it burn. Oh, I've been listening to the song Linger. Oh God, I love that song. I love the Cranberries. Anyway, yeah, you go and grate some cheese, and I probably did a bit too much of that as well. I love cheese. What can I say? Yeah, so you just want to keep an eye on it, whatever you do. Don't let it burn, okay? Don't let it fade. And don't let it linger. Oh dear, I'm a half-wit. That's okay. Okay, and now where have I wandered off to? Oh, there I am. I've come back because you've got to stir it. And I'm showing you a slightly changing colour now. It's a good idea to keep an eye on it and keep stirring it. And then, when it's like slightly browned enough, and I'm talking to my son over here, you want to add some milk. Makes it a real creamy cheese sauce. And again, I didn't add enough milk, and I found that out, so I added more. And there you go. You keep stirring until that comes to a boil. Okay. Now what am I doing? Stirring. Okay. And putting things away as I go, which, good on me. Oh, there's my big head. With my awful hair right now. Okay. Anyway, let's not worry about that. That's not what the video is about. Okay. So you keep stirring, you know. And then I'm going to add some vegetable stock. Now, I will tell you right now, I did not add enough. Okay, I was doing it by eye. I shouldn't have, but anyway, I do that. And this time, I didn't even taste it. I normally taste it too. I didn't even do that this time, so I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, okay, the camera was on. That's probably why I got a bit nervous or something and gone, oh, forgot what I was doing. Who knows? Oh, dear. Okay, so then I put some chives in there. Chopped chives. You can do shallots or chives. Either way. And actually, when it's like this, and you can actually add, you know, a can of asparagus with the juice, right? Well, you can actually add the asparagus juice, a little bit of it, into this cheese sauce, and the flavour will pop. Let me tell you right now, it is beautiful. And it's just the liquid from a can of asparagus. But anyway, now I'm adding cheese, and as I said, I got probably a bit too much there, but I overdo things all the time. I don't always measure things out. A lot of the time I'm doing this kind of thing by eye, you know what I mean? So, but I should, you always should taste it, let me tell you. Because it wasn't salty enough. It was very plain, cheesy, but not very salty, white sauce. That's pretty much what it was like. Yeah, more of a white sauce than, because you couldn't taste any salt in there. I'm a salty I love salt. Ah, dear. Anyway. And when you add asparagus, the liquid of can of asparagus into this, I should have done it to thin it out. It just, your taste buds go nuts. It's yum. That's all I can say. It's yum. It's absolutely delicious. Okay, so because I'm being very frugal at the moment as well, some of my cauliflower was starting to go a bit, you know, brown. So I just chopped the bits I could off it, and still, see what I mean? There's still some there. But look, I'm not going to get too fussy about that right now when cauliflower's like bloody, how much is it? $10 for a little cauliflower? That's expensive. So there you go, yeah. And you cover it with the cheese sauce. And you could do a better job, actually. I could have put the cauliflower and broccoli on the plate and just poured the cheese sauce over it. That's what I normally do. So I don't know what I've done here. Can't make up my mind which spoon I want to use. Oh dearie me. Now what am I doing? Oh yeah, getting a plate for my son. Because I'll dish my son's dinner out first. Okay, where am I? Oh, yeah. I'm doing so. Oh, yeah, I was trying to get a pair of tongs. Because there's chicken in the oven, see? There we go. See? I knew what I was doing. There's method in my madness, let me tell you. And I have an apron, and I keep forgetting to put it on. My cooking apron. Instead I'm wearing some frumpy jumper, but anyway, don't worry about that. Look, that's my pyjamas, okay? Don't mind me, I'm in my PJs. It's cold, I'm settled in early for the night. 6 o'clock in the evening and I'm in my PJs. Anyway, I think I'm straining the potatoes here. Look, I'm just going to keep cooking. You'll see what happens in the end. I'll show you how to do my potatoes. I've shown you before, actually. Just chuck some milk in there over the heat. Let the milk start to boil on the potatoes. And add some butter. I think I realised there's no butter in there. I'll get what I can out of there, let me tell you. I'm getting what I can. I am scrimping and scraping and trying to get the last of that butter. Until I go to the fridge to get another butter. And that was a real cake of butter, but in a plastic container. I shouldn't do that because I do have a proper butter container, ceramic one, which you'll see now actually because that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to open a new one and put it on the ceramic. Don't mind me, guys, I'm yawning. It is about 7 o'clock in the evening here and I'm yawning. There you go, there's my butter, what do you call it, tray. Get the butter, you get it upside down, and you pull the paper off. And then I needed some for the mashed potatoes, so there you go. I like my little butter thing. And then you get the masher. Good catch there. And you mash, right? I beat the shit out of my potatoes. That's where I take my frustration out. In the potatoes. No, I don't. I cook my food with love. But I do get it. Yep, I do that. Every time I mash potatoes, I use the masher to whip it as well. It just, I don't know what it does. It just makes it a bit lighter area. I don't know. Also, heating the milk up in the pot helps as well. Makes it creamier. So, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to dish it out. This is my son's plate. I'll do mine afterwards and you probably won't see it. And I should have moved the vegeta out of the way. What the hell am I doing? I'm not a very good video chef. Oh, no, I'm not a chef. Video cook in your home. Because look what I've just done. I got the vegeta in. Woman, move the vegeta out of the way. Come on. What are you doing, love? Oh dear. Oh, and some water from the broccoli and cauliflower went into there. So, and I obviously didn't mix it properly. So there you go. I added more sauce. Ah, dear. And it wasn't salty enough. Okay. Then, oh my God, it looks like I just got out of bloody bed. No, I'm just going back to bed soon. Oh dear. Okay. And then I thought twice. I went, oh, do I want 1 or 2 pieces of chicken? And I thought, no, I could do with probably just 1 wing. So I gave my son another wing. I don't know why. I think boys eat a lot more than, well, anyone eats a lot more than I do. But especially my son. So yeah, I'm not a very good video cook because I had things in the way the whole time there. And as you can see, my kitchen's a lovely mess now. It's just ingredients and utensils I'm using, and apart from the bread and a couple of pieces of fruit, I'm using the rest of the stuff. Oh, and those chopping boards, I'm not using them. I have about 5 chopping boards, guys. And I've got chopping boards for different things. I've got ones for meat, and then the wooden ones for vegetables and breads and things. So, yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I think I need so many, but I've got a thing for chopping boards. There you go. Anyway, guys, you can let me know what you think of this down below, and will you try and make the cheese sauce? And if you do, can you let me know? And if you put asparagus juice in it, can you please let me know? Because I swear to you, it does make the cheese sauce pop. But do make sure you taste it to make sure it has enough seasoning in it and salt, and I should have just put more vegeta in there and that would have worked. Mine normally comes out quite salty. That's why I went a bit light this time, and then I thought, that's got no flavour at all. What am I doing? Okay. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are. And I'll be back with some more cooking adventures from Hevland. Yeah. Comedy cooking. How's that? Okay, guys. Have a good one. Bye.